hello. Good morning, and welcome to another video. Good morning. I'll eat my breakfast, which is an English muffin sandwich, some blackberries. Yes, that's toilet paper for the dog, mind your business. And this energy drink. I do have to work today, but I want to share the goodness of the Lord, okay? I took a shift yesterday, which that's on the last video. I took a shift yesterday, and I was asking my boss, could I go on call? And she said, I actually was going to ask you if you wanted a free facial. Now, she didn't know I was just conversing with the Lord the other day, and I wanted to try and see, like, if I like facials. You know, Black people don't be getting facials and stuff like that. And I also wanted to buy this new product. So I have a few, like, I usually use CeraVe. As a matter of fact, let me go into the bathroom. I usually use CeraVe products, and that's the only thing I really do. Just like clean your face every now and then, maybe like every 2 days or so. I'll clean my face. Girl, yeah, we're starting off just like this. I was about to get the one from the shower, but I think I showed it to you before. I have this one, and I don't necessarily like this one. It's a hydrating one. But there's another one. It's a foam let me just get it. This is the one that I have in the shower. And it's not anything spectacular. But these are the two products that I normally use. And then this one is a daily moisturizer. And this is like my second time buying this. So I like legitimately use it. Like, yeah. So that's the one that I usually use. But I don't do anything crazy. But I kind of, you're getting older. Just want to do something, not even just about getting older. You want to do something special for yourself. And I was like, I don't know if I even would like it. So I didn't want to, I didn't want to pay for it not knowing if I would like it. So what a blessing for her to gift me with, that. Now I used to use this, and honestly, I know it's very cheap, right? Clean and Clear. But I really, really like this product if you have breakouts. So sometimes in my cycle, I get like breakouts in my face, and I'll use this. This is what I used back in the day. But this stuff, it just cleans your face. Think about like you take a bath with just soap. It just cleans the face like this. So if you don't have, if you have problem areas, it's fine. But I said all that to say, here's the line. It's Lancome, and I just have a little left in there. And then I also have a sugar scrub. But I was looking into buying the facial wash for this one, but this is like a high-end product. And when I say high-end, it's just like I think the wash is like $34 or $40 or something like that. Okay, so it's not the $10 CeraVe thing going on, so it's a little bit more. And before I bought that, I was like, I want to see if I want to do a facial or something like this. So like I said all that to say, it's very nice that she asked, so I can see what the SD recommends. As far as like a good regimen. So I just got my laptop here. I might do some work on the computer. My first like massage appointment isn't until 12, but I'm going to head there probably like 9 something to get ready for my facial. So all right, I am here in the car. And I have a few minutes to spare, so I'm actually about to go to the Goodwill to look for some uniform pants for my daughter. This is on my list of things to do, and instead of doing it later, I'm going to do it now. Because, I completely forgot that I need to go get a tip, like a cash tip. So I had to stop by and do that, and I just took out a little extra, and I said, you know what? Instead of me figuring out something else to spend the money on, because we're good at that, I'm gonna go ahead and go do the stuff that's actually on my list to take care of, and getting my daughter some uniform pants was one of them. So I have my navigation set so that I can see what time I will actually arrive at work. And my facial, I took me a little shower or whatever. And I know, you're like, girl, don't you take a shower all the time? I don't usually take a shower before work unless I need to take a shower before work, because I took a shower at nighttime. I didn't put anything on my face, so my face feels very much dry, but I'm so excited for my little facial, whatever. Oh, the place ain't open. Okay, they're just standing out here, so let's see how long. I don't know what time this place opens, but I'm not gonna be able to wait for long. All right, so I'm all done. I found 3 pairs of pants. Girl, they were only $1.99. Okay, so I got 3 pairs of pants for less than the price that I would get at that other place. It's called Once Upon a Child. So I got her some uniform pants. And like I said before, I don't, I like the children's place pants. They fit her really nicely. But this is maybe like the 3rd growth spurt just between last year and this year. So it's giving a waste of money to spend $20 on a pair of pants, and maybe in like 4 months she's grown out of them. And I mean like growth spurt, like, well, you know growth spurt is, girl. So I am headed to work. I'm so excited about this little facial. It says I'll get there at 9:38, so I still am there. And I saw this cute little skirt, and I think maybe I will go back and get it. It was knitted, and it was very, very, like, it was very spunky, but it was $5.99. That's not what I went in there for, so I didn't get it. Thank you, Jesus. So I have to put this in here because at the end of the day, like I said, I'm on a mission with doing these videos. This channel is a mission. I just got a text message that a family member passed away. And I saw the text message as I'm listening to this song, and this song says, "Death, you're never gonna hold me because death never held you." It says, "Death never was gonna hold you, so death can't hold me, and you're the only thing I'm holding on to." And then the song, it keeps saying that, and then it says, "And you are alive, living and breathing." And I want to tell you something, that hearing stuff like that, it just reminds me of how imperative it is. When someone dies and they're in Christ, it's literally a celebration. It's a celebration. Because you finally get to go to the one. Come on, somebody. You finally get to leave all this mess and all this madness behind and go back to the one who first knew you. That's a beautiful thing. But there's a sad piece in there. That's the people who die outside of knowing Christ, of knowing you. I'm thinking of a song now. It's knowing you, knowing you. I found my reason for breathing in Jesus. It's knowing you, knowing you, God, knowing you. I found my reason for breathing in Jesus. It's knowing you. And then it changed and it says loving you. Oh, loving you, Lord. I found my reason for living in Jesus. It's loving you. And I remember the first time I heard that song, I was also coming to the realization that, Lord, you can give me everything in this world, but my reason for living, my reason for breathing is to love you, is to worship you. And I am sad for people who don't come to this realization. I wish I would have known it sooner, but I'll never stop. I will never stop talking about the goodness, talking about the gospel of Jesus Christ, because at the end of the day, we all have an appointment with death. We all have an appointment with death. Is that going to be an exciting day for you, for your family? Or are they going to be stuck in mourning? Like, what is that going to look like? Have you accepted Jesus as your Lord and as your Savior? And if you have not, I want to bring to your attention that you absolutely do have an appointment with death. We all do. But is death going to hold you? Or are you holding on to the one who defeated death? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Are you holding on to the one who defeated death, hell, and the grave? That is so good to me. Yes, in the middle of tragedy, that is so good to me. Oh, Lord. It's giving after facial glow. I'm done clowning. I'm back in the car. Girl, a little after okay, so I'm sold. I'm sold on a facial. Was I just telling you about this the other day? I don't remember if I was... You know, black girls need a little something. I booked my massage, I haven't had like, a massage in a very long time. So that is exciting. And I'm just sitting here. I'm gonna stay for a little while. I'm very excited about this facial, baby. Just gonna sit here for a little while and what was I gonna say? Sit here for a little while and wait for my appointment at 12. We about to have this conversation, okay? We gonna have this conversation. So you can see I feel a little better, right? Not that I was sad or anything, but you already saw me when I got my little facial when I was doing all that, right? Okay, so let's have a conversation. Because if nobody else is gonna say it, I'm actually gonna say it, because I don't want to take you nowhere and then you acting like this, because it's trifling, okay? So I kind of told you guys before about like, and I don't mean this to be rude. I actually think it's quite funny. Like, I just got a facial and the girls asked me about SPF, and I was like, well, I'm black, kind of thing. And I don't, he messing up my car, putting all that stuff over here. I know that black people need to wear sunscreen, obviously. We're having a conversation about it, but it's like a joke, right? So this is not a very, it's not... The only reason you would know about this location is because you live back here. And the only way you would live back here is if you had a lot of money or you Googled a place specifically in a good location with people who had a lot of money. You understand? You're tracking with me, right? So this gentleman, I'm walking like out to come to my break because I'm letting my client just confirm. A massage on Wednesday. Anyway, so I'm if he don't stop blowing that stuff in my car, or maybe he blowing it off this time, sir, if he hit my car with that thing, he don't know. Oh, he blowing under the thing. I'm like, what? Do he know I'm not sitting here? Anyway, so I'm like, turning my room over and stuff like that, and I see a gentleman at the front, and he's a black man. That's the only reason I'm telling to you, because y'all like nobody else tell y'all nothing, so I'm gonna say something about it, okay? Because I'm one of you. You one of me, I'm one of you. You my people, and somebody's gotta tell you. Somebody's gotta get you together, because you don't need to come over here acting like that. And then you wonder why the people don't want you over here. So he, he's at the front. He's checking out, and the lady asked him what they ask every other person. Would you like to leave? He is blowing my car. Would you like to leave gratuity? And he's sitting up there. Like really, he had to think about it. Now, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be rude. I made a video about plus size clientele, but he was a larger man as well. So somebody sat in here and gave you, flipped and swept and held up legs and all this kind of stuff with you on the table, and you got to sit here and guess if you want to give them a gratuity. Now, as the professional, as a massage therapist, I don't believe in begging for tips. However, you come in and getting the service, it's appropriate to tip. It's appropriate to tip. I tip the girl who did my facial. I work here. It's appropriate to tip. Why do people have to continue to tell you that it's appropriate to tip? Now, I'm not telling you to tip the person who is, in the drive-through line and they're giving you your food. If you don't feel so compelled, they haven't necessarily done anything. They're doing their job. They're paid for their job. But we're talking about somebody's doing a service as... like, you don't have any clothes. They're doing a service that's very intimate and personal. It's kind of like you getting your hair done. If you one of those people and you're not tipping your hairdresser, you better stop going to them, because one of these days you're in a bald head. Okay? It just bothered me, because I'm like, don't come around here acting like that. And then are the people talking about you and you walk away? I didn't hear if they said nothing, but they probably do. Because why are you coming over here acting like that? Don't come around. Go where you want to go. If you're going to come acting like that, just don't come acting like that. It's a service that requires a tip. You don't want to tip, don't get a service. Because I'm telling you, I have heard some of the conversations amongst massage therapists, and I am nowhere in that conversation. I would never sit down and talk about people like that. However, people absolutely, they will label you as cheap, and some people, unfortunately, they'll give you a service according to how cheap that you are. And why are you doing all that? Just don't do that. So I'm waiting. I don't have another massage on my schedule. I could leave technically, but I'm gonna just wait. And when this hour passes, if I don't have everything for this hour, then I'll go ahead and leave. Because because Kendall's probably like, so you're just not gonna spend no time with me? Kendall, come on. He looking at me like, so we gonna get out of the car or what? So it is work day. I didn't go on call. I actually blocked off the first few hours of my schedule, and my boss just messaged me and see if I want to go off the schedule completely, since I only made room for 2 appointments and I don't have anything on my schedule as of right now, and the shift is scheduled to start in less than an hour. So that probably means it's pretty slow today. I did pick up an extra day for the weekend, so I'm going to be very busy this weekend. I'm actually thinking about dropping today altogether, just because it's been slow since I started, and it's just kind of a disruption to the flow of my week, you know, with the kids and everything like that, and I don't need none of that. Now I'm gonna keep Monday, because Monday I really like Monday. I like going into work on Monday. It'd be chill, it's nice. But this Tuesday, it's giving all over the place. It's giving all over the place. I think I'll go on a kind of call me if you need me kind of basis, right? Yeah, like that. So that's what I just want to put this little update in here, since we're doing the whole thing. We took, Kendall and I took a walk this morning, and then I was supposed to go back out by myself and eat my lunch, and then I got caught up in making another video, and I didn't go back out and do my walk. I need to do a walk. Like, I haven't been doing my miles, and I feel it. So I just wanted to update this, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know. You'll see me for the next clip. I'm sitting in a car, and I want to show you this. Do you see this beautiful building right there? Those are salon suites. And I could only imagine how much a fella would pay to get a spot in there. J. Crew is one of the stores that's at the bottom there. Hallmark is one of the stores that's at the bottom there. I could only imagine how much. I'm actually about to do a little research and see how much would a fella pay to be up in there. A place like that, I did a salon suites video for you guys. A place like this, you would literally look on their directory to find the service, but you will only survive in a building like that if you're like paying those prices, if your service is good. Let me check it out. Hold on. So I scrolled the little website to try to see if I could find like massage therapists over there. I didn't find one. I saw a lot of hairdressers, lash services, but the crazy thing is, below the building is a thing called Amazing Lash Studios. So you got lashes on top, and then you got independent business owners who are paying an arm, a leg, and a kidney for rent. I know. Competing with a franchise down the bottom. It's just crazy to me. But I could say that I'm proud to see that I don't see any massage therapists there, because it's just a waste of money. That's a waste of money to be, just because I know that they're very expensive. One, because of the area, and I can tell just by how exquisite the building is. I saw a braider in there, and I saw a few like natural hairstylists, which, you know, I really like that, because that means they're getting their business and people are actually paying for their services, but people don't like to pay. Remember I told you about facials and stuff like that? Girl, they don't be liking to pay. Hey girl, good morning. So it is 8:29 a.m. and it's an off day. Well, it's supposed to be off day. It's an off day, but I'm actually going in to do a training. Remember I told you last time I did a hot stone training? I'm doing another training today, which is cupping. I do already know how to do cupping, but you have to like get trained about how they do cupping, okay? So, and it goes towards my CEs for my license, so I ain't tripping about it. And then it's not free, like we get paid for training. So I'm doing that on today. And then I have a massage myself shortly after the training, which I'm a little excited about, a little nervous about. usually, you know, it's been a while since I paid for a massage and I actually got, you know, a good massage like I paid for. So there's that. So I'm excited for that. And then I also have a couples massage at 4 p.m. today. So wasn't planning on doing a couples mobile massage. Wasn't planning on doing that, but you know, something popped up, so we can go ahead and take that. And the person wanted it for between 9 and 4 o'clock. I went ahead and chose 4 o'clock, and then it got confirmed. So there's that. It's not very close to me, like it's going into downtown. So, girl, did the mosquito bite me? It's going into downtown, so 4 o'clock is really looking like leaving at 3 o'clock. But I'm gonna do the navigation and stuff once I get to my destination because I don't want to be late. So I did want to fill you guys in on that because you're probably gonna get to see a bit more of like the mobile massage just because it's going to a hotel, so I feel more comfortable filming when it's not in somebody's house. Okay, so I'll see you guys later. It's giving late. It's giving, I'm always talking about people being late. It's giving I'm late. It's 9:05. I was supposed to be there at 9 o'clock. And what had happened was, no, for real though, it looks like there was road work, which I didn't know. But in the same token, I also left like right at enough time. Actually, I was about to sit down and not leave until another 15 or so minutes, and then I realized the time that I calculated was not right. So it's my fault that I'm behind. Good thing like I said, I'm going for a training. I'm not necessarily going for work, but still, behind is behind. I'm not a person that likes to be behind. Okay, I don't like to run on nobody's time. The good thing is we all getting paid for this training, so you know, and I did communicate my lateness before I was late because I knew that late was going to happen because we just simply weren't moving. So I'm on my way, and I'm literally like, at this point, a minute and a half away. So I'm almost there. Man! Girl, let me get out of here so I can tell you this story. Let me get out of here. Thank you, Jesus. All right. Girl. Okay, let me put you up here. Stay up here. What? Oh. Hold up. It won't stay. Why don't want to stay? Hold on. Because you got to get this. Hold on. Girl, it wouldn't stay because it got so much oils on it. So let me tell you about this here. So I told you I came to get a massage, right? So I told you I was getting a massage, but I didn't want to talk too much about it just because I just want to talk too much about it. So I come in to get my little massage. Now, I don't work every day of the week. I don't know everybody on the schedule. Everybody on the schedule don't know me. So there's that. So I decided to book a massage with someone who had, you know, just, I guess, great recommendation. You know what I mean? Like, the best person to ask about who does the good massage is the people at the front because they're there having conversation, you know, with the people when they check out. So they're the best people to ask as far as booking. So what I did before I booked my massage, I asked actually my boss, you know, the front desk people who work at the front desk, hey, who's good? And they gave me the recommendation for the girl. Now, I'm very leery of it. I'm going to have this conversation because I'm going to have this conversation. I'm very leery of it. One, because I know that there are practitioners of different things inside the industry. Second, which is none of my business, I have come to realize that's your business. Secondly, because sometimes you just don't get a good massage. People have, you know, a lot of different techniques, and sometimes I found that people like focus on one thing over another. They lack the flow, and it's just not very good. I like a very flowy, relaxing massage. That's the massage I give. That's the massage that I like. My face, and it's very much feeling dry. Anyway, so I was, you know, I didn't want to waste my free massage, and then I also didn't want to waste any money. You know, I just didn't want that. I didn't want to waste the money. I didn't want to waste the free massage. I just didn't want to be wasteful. So I said all that to say, I booked a massage. I came in, and when I checked in, I never seen a girl. I didn't really know. I saw a girl that I don't know her name. So I thought it was that girl. When the other girl came out, I was like, huh, that's not who I was thinking it was. So the girl, as I'm walking to the back, she says, oh, I know you from YouTube. And I'm like, immediately, man, I'm about to ruin my massage. See, what people don't know, doing this, like, I want you to think about this, even if you're not here for massage, I want you to think about this in general. If you decide to talk about any subject that is popular, or you just so happen to like my channel, this channel right here is not big. It's very small, if you ask me, but it's very like niche, right? Back in the day when we were only talking about, massage stuff, I had a lot of massage therapists. Now we got a mixture of, just black girl doing black girl stuff going on. We got the people who absolutely love the Lord, and in everything I do, I talk about my love for the Lord. So a lot of people who were here initially for massage, and you might be one of those people, you just kind of choose which one of my videos that you want to watch, and then what you come to realize is that I've talked about God in every last one of them. Because at the end of the day, that is the biggest part of who I am. You know what I mean? So when someone says that, I'm like, you watch my channel or you watch my channel? I didn't, that was what I thought immediately. Because I never had someone say that as it relates to massage, but I know that I come across massage therapists who know that I have a YouTube channel. Sometimes I can tell by just the way they be acting, whatever. So there's dates. When she said that, I'm like, man, I ain't gonna be able to relax. I just ruined my massage. But it was very relaxing. She had good technique. She had good pressure. It was a good massage. And I'm like, that's good. And you know what I also realized? It's really not my business. If you run into me and you're on the street or something like that, and you're like, oh, hey, I remember you from YouTube, I'm going to say, hey. Like, the person that you see here watching this YouTube right now, this is me. Now, you don't know me, so don't get it twisted. Don't be rude, nothing like that, because you don't know me. But the personality, the person that you're listening to, and all these years, that's actually me. If I come on here crying, that's actually me. I'm a real person. So I've just learned to not be embarrassed by that, and the only thing that I can do with that is be authentic. I don't come on here talking about people, and I'm glad that I don't, for that reason. Remember I told you guys I don't show people's homes. I don't show people's homes for that reason. I would hate to, I just wouldn't want somebody to find their home or something like that or themselves. I don't take pictures of people or find themselves on YouTube when they didn't ask for that. So I don't do all those things. That's why when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you in the car. So I'm kind of glad that she said that to me so that I could just push that to the side. Maybe I used to worry about stuff like that, but I don't worry about stuff like that anymore. And what I was thinking of was, I remember when I was in basic training. Now, we were getting ready to go on holiday block leave, and I was in the restroom, girl. I was in the restroom, and the young lady, I'm out washing my hands, about to just mind my restroom business, right? Because we were literally about to go for holiday block leave. I was so excited. And this girl says, I saw you on YouTube. And she's like, I noticed your face. And she was like, I was like, hey girl, like, what's up? I'm glad that the video could encourage you. And at that point, we weren't deep into I wasn't deep into the army content, and I'm still not. It's not like I'm an army YouTuber. I'm no one specific YouTuber. Like, I'm just not. I'm here because this is something that the Lord has assigned me to do. And remember when I came back, that's one of the things. That's one of the reasons I left, that I realized it's like you take away your personal space by letting people in your life. But at the end of the day, when I die, when it's all said and done, I want my well done, thy good and faithful servant. I want my well done, thy good and faithful servant. And I will do whatever the Lord tells me to do. And that's just it. And I'm not going to say that it's comfortable. But we have this tool as technology, and I would be a fool to just die with everything that the Lord has shown me, that all the things that he's done for me that's been so good. I'd be a fool to die with all that inside of me. Just use everything that is me to only serve me. I'll never do that. So if I have to be embarrassed, because when somebody says something like that, I'm like, oh yikes, man, I'm not like, oh, I'm a celebrity type of person. So I really was like, this is about to be bad. And I told her that at the end of the massage too. But I told her, I was like, well, I don't know you. And then we were talking about doing clients and all this kind of stuff. And I don't know. She said she massaged one of my clients, and I kind of sort of remember a guy asking about, but it was like, girl, this was years ago. So, all right. So all that aside, I was just doing a little update with my husband, of course. That was good. All that aside, all that, I realized that I actually have an appointment at 4 o'clock, right? So the mobile massage, good thing I have everything that I need. I have sheets. Oh, please tell me I have sheets. Please tell me I have sheets. Oh no. I ain't going nowhere without no sheets. Okay, so I actually still have to go home. Which Kendall is not going to be so happy. You know what? I think I have sheets. I think I got sheets back there in that green thing. Did I do a massage? I literally think I have sheets. So I'm going to pull over. I do need to grab a bite to eat. But the therapist wants to get there early, preferably 3:30, so that we could leave before the traffic starts. Traffic in that area is really, really bad. I don't know what I was thinking taking this appointment at the time. And honestly, when I looked at it, I'm like, what are you telling me what to be? How you telling me what to be sooner than I'm supposed to be? I almost canceled. I do need to pull over to make sure I got sheets before I go in the wrong direction from my home. Right now, I have it on my navigation. It says I'll get there at 3:14 p.m., which is fine, because he said 3:30 is our time. So let me, come to a place to stop so I can get this together. All right, so I just pulled over here at Chick-fil-A to see if I had, there's a drive-thru right here, to see if I had some sheets in the back, and I do not. However, I do have one face cradle in my bag, so what I'm gonna do is just stop by Walmart. I've used, I can use the Walmart sheets for the bed. Not for the bed, girl, for the table. I can use the Walmart sheets for the table. And I'm only doing that because I really don't want to upset Kendall. He's been at home by himself for a little while. And whenever somebody comes in, he gets really excited. And I don't want to, I don't want him to be going back and forth like that. So I'm just going to find somewhere, be it Target or Walmart, to get some extra sheets. I'm about to go into Goodwill. I wanted to see if they got that skirt that I saw the other day. And probably, maybe they do, maybe they don't. Let me go in now, actually. Good morning. Guess who's going to preschool today? Kendall's going to preschool today. So Kendall has preschool this morning, which I'm really excited about. And he's going to get groomed. I want to do a recap. Get down. I'm going to do a recap with you guys. Yesterday did not go at all like I planned for it to go. I ended up canceling that appointment because I did not have sheets in my car. I didn't have sheets in my car. The guy texted me he wanted to get there early, and I really, when I thought about it, didn't want to work with a disgruntled I didn't want to work with a disgruntled co-therapist all the way across town. So I was gonna get there on time, even with going home and get my sheets. But like I said, while I was in my massage, she was texting me, asking me if I can get there early. And I understand that if I wasn't doing anything, I wouldn't have mind. But whenever stuff is just too much, especially when I have to drive outside of where I usually am, I just go ahead and cancel that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It might mess up my apps, which is just definitely something you have to be careful of if you're going to be canceling stuff. It might mess up that app specifically. However, that's the same app that was stealing money the other day. So, and the same app that I had an appointment canceled maybe an hour before the actual appointment. So we'll see how that goes. They did still send stuff through last night, but it usually takes them a few days to tell you about yourself and missing the appointment. And I'm probably just not going to take, I'm not going to say that because I can't actually say what I'm not going to do, but I like to take appointments in a certain area. And I was trying to do something outside what I normally do. So with all that being said, today is an off day. I'm not doing any massage today because for the next 4 days, I'm going to be working a lot. So I'm going to take homeboy to preschool. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to take my walk today because it's raining. But I might still walk in the rain, girl, because I need my walk. Or I might walk inside. Or I might go to the gym. I don't know. I might do something. My husband's going to bring back some groceries. And then we're going to go on a little date today, which is fun. So I have a lot of stuff to do. I'm going to edit up this stuff. Wait, I guess I might make my tea, eat my breakfast, and then I'm going to talk to y'all later. All right, so I'm back at home, and I have just changed my clothes for my date clothes, and I'm packing up my car. Now, you've seen my laundry bag. What I'm gonna do is just figure out a way to put this whole laundry bag. It has all of my clean linens in my trunk so that we don't have another event like we had the other day. And you know what? I think it's gonna fit perfectly right over here. All right, so that fits perfectly. Back there, I can still see, which is initially why I took it down, but it's just fine like it is there. I just, like I said, don't want another what happened the other day to happen again. So I still have my massage bag here, which I usually don't keep it in my car because I live in Texas and it gets really hot in the car. So sometimes you just can't keep things inside the car, like my massage gun. I don't want to mess up the battery, my lotions and stuff like that, but I park like underneath like a covered space, so the temperature is a little different. I just try to keep it out of the way. That's what I'm going to try to do. If it gets too hot, I'll still take it out. But I have this bag in here as well. Oh, excuse me. I have this bag in here as well, and at some point I'm going to transfer the sheets that are back there in that bag to this back compartment here, but I would just like them to be in the car at the very least. I'm just going to put that back there. I need to go run to the store to get a few things. Actually things for the dog, puppy pads and stuff. I need to go pick him up, and yeah, but first I wanted to go out with my husband, which was very fun. And I just showed you guys what we had to eat, but I didn't take it with me because that's inappropriate. I also booked an appointment for this weekend, another mobile appointment, and it's a couples. It's at the same place that canceled the last video, but I go there a lot, so it's okay. And it's very close, so that's also okay. I'm probably, like I said, just gonna lay off on taking things that are further away, especially with like traffic times and all that kind of stuff. So I want to go take me a walk, do some stuff like that, and I'll just talk to you guys later. I did want to let you know that I did book an appointment for the weekend on a day that I already have to work. So there's that. I just saw some good news, but let me share with you what I have. Looks like it's about to rain, so I'm probably not gonna be able to make it to the park. Girl, isn't this cute? Remember I told you I like to go to Walmart for my girl? This is so cute. It looks so cute on her little chocolate skin or whatever. It was only $3. Now, if I would have known it was $3, probably would have left that one there. But this one, which was right next to it, was $1. Again, very cute on her little chocolate skin. And just in case you think I'm tripping, baby, that's at $1. And it used to be $8. So I probably should have asked them what was the difference in the same fabric, same brand, everything. I got these for my massage thing. Like, I put them in here, girl. Fresh breath is a thing. And then I got these for my boy. He hasn't tried these before, but this is the brand of snacks that we like for him. So I'm gonna try these. I'm pretty sure he'll like them. But I like to get the big bag instead of that small one because it didn't last very long. And let me hurry up because it looks like it's about to rain. I still have to go back there to Ross to get some of the like urine enzyme spray. You know, like, I don't know if you got a dog, but if you got a puppy, especially when they still in the, or he be missing sometimes. He don't just pee anywhere he want to pee. He knows where to pee, but sometimes he misses the pee pad. And which I found he only does if he's peed so many times on one pee pad. He don't like to pee in the same spot, which I understand, okay? But yeah, sometimes he miss. And if he misses and then you don't clean it up with like the proper cleaner, he'll just go back and pee in the same spot because he's a dog, and that's how dogs do. So because I don't want my home turned into a latrine of any sorts, I'm gonna go ahead and get the right stuff to clean it up. Now, did look online, and I think you can make one with like baking soda. Maybe it's a little moist in here with baking soda and vinegar, but I actually need my vinegar, and the stuff was only like $5.99. So I'm gonna go back there and get it. And I need to get pee pads as well. I might need to get dog food, but I need to call my husband and ask about that. So I'm gonna talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, so I'm done. I found the puppy pads, of course, the food, and I found this. It was only $7.99. I found this as well. I didn't go in there for this, but I really want to do more swimming stuff, and it was only $4.99. It's like a little swim helper. And then here's that urine cleaner. This one's $6.99. It's not the one I had before, but it is like an actual urine cleaner for dogs. And I got the puppy pads. I think I already said that. So I'm going to the groomer. I did use, so I took out cash at Walmart and I used half of it for the dog food. And then cause it gave me a $20 bill. So I didn't know I never went to the groomers before, so I didn't know like what's the appropriate tip. So I asked the girl at PetSmart, you know, is it appropriate to tip the groomer, 1? And 2, what is an appropriate tip for a groomer? And the lady said people rarely give over $7. And I'm thinking to myself, what's appropriate, girl? Let me know what's appropriate. And I told her, like, you know, she was saying like the tipping culture has gone out of control and gotten in the wrong direction. And I let her get on her soapbox because I definitely agree with it. People who work at drive-thrus and stuff like that, it's like a part of your job. Tipping a tip is not necessarily, I mean, like I used to work for Salada, right? I told you guys this. Maybe it's in this video. Maybe it was the last video. We used to like take orders through the line and do drive-through. And sometimes people would notice that you took 5 people down the line. And I used to be good for this, good at this, good for it. I took 5 people down the line at one time. You know, like when you go to Chipotle, how you like waiting for the person to serve you. And most of the time they do them with a bad attitude. I used to take a bunch of people down the line at one time and then not make anybody feel left out. Like we all interacted, we all having a good time. And for that, people used to, a lot of times after they pay for their food, they paid in cash, they'll leave us tips. Okay, I can kind of see something like that. The drive-through, very rarely the drive-through get tips because it's just the drive-through. You know what I mean? Like I'm just literally doing my job and handing you your food out the window. So there's that. But I say all that to say I wanted to make sure that the groomer got an appropriate tip. So she told me that $10 was actually a good tip. So I want to give a good tip. I don't ever want anybody to look at my name or my dog's name on the books and say, here goes Cheapy McCheap again. Here goes Cheapy McCheap. I don't want that. So I am headed to go pick him up officially, and it's officially raining as well. Hey, Bender boy. Hey, Bender boy. Hey, Bender boy. Hello, good morning. Oh, it is, I guess, the next day. It's been a few days since I've actually done massage, but oh girl, it's 8:10 and I am on my way to work this morning. And I will say that this is the most tired I have been, and my schedule is very different today. So usually on a Friday, I would have the capabilities to do 5 appointments. Most times I get 4 appointments, and then 1 hour is just kind of like missed out on. This time I have 2 90-minute appointments and 1 60-minute appointment. So the schedule definitely has some off time on it, like 20 minutes of time to where it actually can't be booked because we don't do 20-minute massages. I don't necessarily like that. I actually rather have the 4, but we're just gonna work with it today. I'm really not a fan of doing 90-minute massages. I've mentioned that before. Sometimes people want 90-minute massages and they really don't have 90-minute worth of body to do. You know what I mean? Right. So you just never know, but I'm gonna go into it like you never know, but whatever. I just want to let you know how the schedule is going. I also have a pending mobile appointment on my books right now. It's for 2:30, so it's cutting it very close, and it looks like this person wants this morning. So I'm probably not going to take it. I'm probably not going to take it even if like I get the little thing that says, would you like to accept a decline, just because they countered the offer with a 12:30, meaning they want it done this morning. And I don't want to give anybody a massage outside of when they actually want it done for whatever reason. It is a male client, and it's not a male client in a hotel, it's a male client in the home, so it's probably already looking like a no. The only reason I chose is because it's in my area, and very seldomly do I get appointments for homes in the area. So excuse me, I ate breakfast this morning. Oh man, I didn't eat my green tea, and I did bring a little lunch with me, just tuna and some crackers. So you know, today's gonna be a good day. Let me get into that. Also the appointment that I told you guys was gonna be Sunday, it's not actually this Sunday. I'm glad I took a closer look at it. It's for another Sunday. So we don't actually have that on this Sunday. And since I picked up the shift at work for Sunday, I'm just gonna go ahead and not work on Sunday, like mobile. So I'm gonna do my little 3 appointments, girl, and I'm gonna see you later. Yes, we can chat while I eat this lunch. Just for half a lunch. It's ranch tuna and some crackers. I actually packed this the other day, and I'm just getting around to eating it. But none of it needs to be refrigerated, so there's that. So I just finished my first client, which was really a light / medium massage, which I haven't done in a while. Like someone who legitimately likes light pressure. Just want to relax, no areas of focus. And then she had a facial right after me, which she booked when she got here. But she got here early, so that was completely okay. And then I have a break. I'm gonna tell you my schedule. It's kind of weird. I have a break and then I have a couples massage, 50-minute couples massage, 60-minute couples massage. And after that, I have another 90-minute. Now, I usually don't look at the notes in advance just because I just kind of like to get my own observation, you know what I mean? But I do look at the notes. And one of the notes for the client said that she was actually rude to the therapist and her session got cut short a while back. Nobody's gonna be rude to me. Nobody's gonna be being rude to me. But I'm also not gonna hold it against her because, you know, I'm just not going to. Looks like it was like 5 years ago. I hope you got better in 5 years. So, we'll see how that goes. I'm eating this. I took the Pamprin, which I know might be TMI, but I don't usually take it because I usually, like when I was doing mobile, I would just not schedule appointments during that time, or I would just schedule one and then I can go back home. But working like in like a building like this and be like on a block schedule, it's definitely different. So I went ahead and took some of it just so that it wouldn't affect my massages, like my ability to massage, because I'm like in pain and stuff like that, which I don't really have pain, if I'm honest with you. It was more pain from doing massages than compiled with the fact that, you know what I mean. So I took some of it, but I have 2 of them. I have the Pamprin with caffeine in it, and then I have the Pamprin without caffeine in it. And I don't like to take anything with extra caffeine in it just because, I mean, I just don't like the caffeine feel. So I took the one without caffeine. And girl, I'm driving to work. I heard roll the windows down, getting a little tired. So I forgot that's why I stopped taking it. And I don't really take medicine. So, there's that. Looks pretty good. I don't have a spoon. I'm using the crackers as a spoon. So I'll see you guys afterwards. The next 2 massages they are back to back. So when I'm done with it, I'm gonna go home. I'm also in the couples room, so I might not have to shut the room down. Is somebody coming after me to close the room? Maybe they have a couples tonight. I'll check the schedule and see. All right, let's put you here. I'm all done. I need to do my notes real quick, so I'm gonna make this quick. I need to do my notes real quick, so I'm gonna make this quick. Today was a good day. Today was a really good tip day. I've had better tip days, but I've also had more clients. So I had good clients today. One of the clients, my last client, is from my hometown, essentially. And not my hometown in that, like, I was born there, in my hometown in that, like, my family's from there. So we were having, like, the conversation that you could only have if you were from the same small town. So that was very good. She was a believer. So we're talking about that. We're talking about restoration and families. It was a really good conversation, like I've never had before in the massage room. Well, yeah, I did. One other time I had a conversation like that. So, yeah, that was good. did she want to relax? Yeah, she wanted to relax. But let me tell you, remember the notes? With the notes, I think I left that part in the video. This lady, it said in the notes that the lady was rude or whatever. Yeah, that was the lady. So, and she wasn't rude. So what I think happened was, you know, people be practicing all that stuff. I think there was a little opposition there, and probably it was a good thing that she did in her massage early. So there's that. It was all good. I'm back at home now, and I also want to put in there that when I was speaking with the lady, she actually said that the last time she was at the particular location, that the therapist had fallen asleep during her massage, like mid-massage. And I asked her, I said, how did you know that the therapist was sleeping? And she said she was like leaning on me and she was snoring. So the fact that the woman actually got up and left the notes that the lady was rude and that's why the session was ended early is beyond me. And I asked the lady, like, why didn't she let the front know or whatever? And she said she really didn't want to be responsible for someone losing their job. So it just blows my mind how two people can be in the same room and have a totally different experience than the other. You know what I mean? The couples massage went very well. I think they signed up because they both really enjoyed their massage. So that's all I have for today. And I did take myself off the schedule for Sunday, so that's it for that too, just because my Monday is full. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. It was a lot of extra stuff going on in this video, but as always, if you have a question, ask one, and I'll see you in the next video.